Hello, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to Masterful Chats, short, concise, clarifying conversations designed to uplift, empower, and support you as you move forward on your life path and in your spiritual journey. In today's chat, we're going to talk about the world at large, the pivotal years of 2022, 2023, and 2024, and what all the chaos and disruption means, not only for you, but for the world. But first, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm an information synthesizer, a mystical scholar, and an intuitive. And I believe with my entire heart and soul that we are each a beloved child of God. We are known and we are loved unconditionally, totally, and beyond measure. And please remember to stay till the end of the video because I will be offering you a spiritual tool to help you move through your days with more ease and grace and peace. So what does all the chaos and disruption of the world have to do with creating the new earth, creating paradise here on the planet? Well, many of us grew up in the third dimension. We were born in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, even the 70s. And as I've spoken earlier, change for the new paradigm actually began with the harmonic convergence in 1987. And it was after that point when the magnetic grids and the ley lines of the earth began to change, allowing for this disruption. If things are rigid, if they are locked down, if they are immovable, then change is nearly impossible. However, if you can make things more fluid and open up possibilities, then change can occur. And prior to the harmonic convergence in 1987, the world was very structured. You pretty much knew if you did this, that was what you were going to get. Roles were very defined. Structures of government, societies were very defined. Things were rigid. If you look at today, since 1987, not a lot is rigid anymore. And the status quo has been disrupted. There are people that want to move things forward, and there are others that don't want things to go forward. And we're really in a battle of wills right now while things get sorted out. It's creating a tremendous amount of chaos, uncertainty, and upheaval. The one thing about uncertainty is that if someone is very uncertain, if a society is uncertain as to what way they're going to go or how they're going to move ahead, if a company in their planning is very uncertain, in that uncertainty, there are unlimited and limitless possibilities because everything is fluid. And chaos is really the final step before a breakthrough. So if we apply that to what we see going on in the world over these 3 pivotal years, we can understand from an energetic standpoint that all of this disruption and all of the chaos and all of the uncertainty really has a purpose. Things are getting shaken up, and they're being shaken up badly. We're being shown leaders that are not in integrity. We're being shown institutions that are not in integrity. And nothing is going to put the genie back in the bottle. People are waking up. They may not be fully aware, but they are waking up, and they know that something is not right, and something has not been right for a long, long time. So with all this disruption over the past few years, in 2023, some of it is going to begin to get sorted out. This summer will be a continuous stream of revealing news. People and organizations and institutions that are in fear are going to be very, very loud. Don't expect for the noise to die down anytime soon. It's not going to happen. And people and institutions and companies that have not been in integrity are going to be completely exposed. That doesn't mean that everything's going to come out through the summer of 2023, but a lot is going to come out. And it isn't just according to this party or that party, it's in all things. Wherever the light needs to go, the light's going to go, and it's going to show what needs to be changed, updated, regulated, or purged. Because things need to work for humanity. They need to work for all of humanity, not just a few. And astrologically, these years are very, very similar to the 1930s into the 1940s. So there are always cycles, whether it's nature on Earth, whether it's astrological cycles. And so we're seeing a rise in authoritarianism and fascism, which mirrors the 1930s and 40s. The big difference is that the energy has changed. The energy changed to allow all of this that was underneath the surface to be brought out to the light, to be purged, clarified, and healed. And all of the isms, whether it's sexism, racism, it's all baggage. It's all baggage that we need to release so that we can move into the fifth dimension and beyond. And it's really all about another person's pain. They may not be aware of that, but that's what it is. It's pain. Because the third dimension operates on a power over control model. It basically says, I need to take everything for myself because there's not enough for all of us. And so that is where there's greed and there's hoarding and there's hate. In the fifth dimension, which the earth and humanity have agreed to ascend to and are in the process of that ascension, there's plenty for everyone. And really, there's plenty for everyone on the earth now. It's just that there are those that don't choose to share. And there are very, very complex problems that cannot be solved at the level of consciousness that created them. But consciousness is rising. And we will, and we are finding the solutions. And we will get there. It's just a question of how quickly and how much pain we choose to go through as a collective. So know that the summer is going to be loud. It should be a little bit quieter by the fall. In 2024, we're going to be able to breathe a little bit better. Disruption still will be occurring. Chaos will still be present. But it will be taken down a notch. It's just right now we're like in the wash cycle of a washing machine. And everything is getting stirred up and agitated and whatever. 2024, the rinse will start, I believe. And by 2025 and 2026, things are still going to be working themselves out, but it will be calmer. And it will be a little bit more gentle to your soul. So just know that we're all in this together and that each person is literally doing the best that they can with their skill set, with their level of being awake and aware, with their boxes of beliefs and their family wallpaper. They're really all just sorting it out. So be as kind as you can to yourself. And focus on what you want, on what you love to do. Help where you can and let the rest go. Because there is a plan and we're part of it. So if we do our part, I know that Spirit and the Creator will do theirs. And we'll get to the other side of this. And things are going to be bigger and better and brighter. I have absolutely no doubt. So stay in the present moment. Focus on you, what you can do. And I'll do these updates from time to time. And if you have a question regarding something going on in the world, please leave it in the comments and I'll do a short on it and post it to the channel. I'd love to do those. I think that would be a lot of fun for all of us. And now, as promised, I'd like to offer you a spiritual tool to help you move through your day with more ease and grace and peace. One of the major tools that I've used energetically is a red rose. They have a very, very, very high vibration, and you can use them for protection, for cleaning out things, for calming energy in a myriad of ways. And we'll explore those ways moving forward. But today, I want to offer you this tool for when you're driving your car. Every time I get in my car, I put a circle of roses around it. And I literally see the roses around my car. And they act as a protective, energetic barrier. And sometimes in traffic, I have a person who is literally on my tail. I'm sure you've all been there. And I, in addition to the roses encircling my car, I put a huge rose on my bumper. And I see it in my rearview mirror. And I hold that intention that the roses will act as a bubble of protection for myself and my vehicle. And do this, especially if someone's on your tail, and watch, they will slowly back off. I find it very useful if I need to make a left-hand turn, or if I'm merging, whatever. But if you have someone on your bumper, put a huge red rose on that bumper and hold it there and watch them. They will slowly back off. And they won't even be aware of it, but you'll be aware of it. So please try that on your car. Like I said, I do it every time I get in my vehicle. And it works wonders. Thank you for being with me today for this weekly Masterful Chat. I'd appreciate it if you would like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Until we chat again, blessings.